Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. The fans here in Philadelphia ready to cheer on their 76ers in this interconference matchup. So the Nuggets win the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Down low, it's Fareed and JaVale McGee. Lawson and Aflalo are the 1 and 2, and it's Chandler in at the 3 slot.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Aaron Aflalo coming off his best season yet, Steve, an 18-point-per-game score. Shooting well from the field, 3-point range, and the line.
And, Kevin, when you think about the efficiency, it's made even more impressive when you consider that he drew a lot of defensive focus.
Here's Aflalo after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Fareed dishes to Lawson. Fareed a screen on Carter Williams. And Fareed with the basket on the assist by Lawson. Fareed's got his first points of the game.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Embiid the pass to Thompson. And Noel kicks to Embiid. Lawson with it. Pass to McGee. The shot by Chandler, wide open. The three-pointer, no good. Denver on D. Thompson dishes to Embiid. Richardson kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Richardson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Count it from 12.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Aflalo outside. Fareed setting the pick for Lawson. A three-pointer is right on target. Lawson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lawson against Carter Williams. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score. So that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Now, here's Thompson. There's the feed to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Carter Williams. From deep three-point range, here's Noel. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lawson kicks to Aflalo. Front pass the arc. Again, the miss by Chandler. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Carter Williams. The dish to Richardson. Off target from three-point range.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Chandler with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Chandler the pass to Aflalo. Back to Chandler. Aflalo dishes to Chandler. Chandler with another miss. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Thompson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Aflalo outside. On the wing, Chandler. The 3. And the rejection by Noel.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
Embiid kicks to Noel. Rejected by McGee. Aflalo outside. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 76ers trailing. It's Thompson off the drive. It's stolen by Lawson. To JaVale McGee. And he gets it to go.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Now here's Carter Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
know, it had been a decade-long run for the Nuggets, but last year it ended as they missed the playoffs for the first time since 2003.
Now here's Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richardson. Drops one in from the wing.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
You think about all the ups and downs the Nuggets have gone through in the last decade. To have a playoff run like that is impressive.
Yeah, it's impressive given that they play out west where even making the playoffs is tough, and they are a smaller market team as well. Not easy to be that consistent without being a huge free agent destination. Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
They set the pick. Pass to Embiid. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Joel Embiid, born in Cameroon, the son of a professional handball player. He only started playing basketball at the age of 16. He'd been playing soccer and volleyball, but I'll tell you, his development in the game has been rapid.
The first free throw is good. And for Embiid, his countryman and NBA veteran Luke Richard Mbahumute spotted him at a camp in Africa. That was the start of it all.
Came over to the U.S., didn't play a whole lot in high school, expected to redshirt at Kansas, but ended up starting from day one. And the thing I liked about him was he almost improved, not just game to game. You could see improvement within game.
That's a great point. You're right.
Been a couple of whirlwind years for Joel Embiid. Coming from Cameroon, had to learn a new culture, new cuisine, how to drive a car. Now he's a top pick, making millions of dollars a year. That's enough to make anybody's head spin. A lot to adjust to. But with his fluidity and the natural gift he seems to have for the game, I get the feeling this young man's going to be just fine.
And here's Embiid. Wilson Chandler getting his 3 to go. Thompson passes to Embiid. McGee with the block. A follow goes in. Lawson outside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Thompson outside. And the pass to Carter Williams. Back to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. And Embiid with a stress fracture in his back in March, a stress fracture in his foot in June. Clark, those kinds of injuries raise long-term concerns, especially when you're talking about a 7-footer with a very limited basketball resume.
Well, there's no denying that, Kevin. I mean, clearly, if you're a general manager, then you're thinking about what are the prospects of this big, talented, highly gifted player going forward, and only time will tell if this is just an aberration or it's something that's going to be chronic.
And here are the Nuggets now after the Sixers pick up 2. And it's McGee with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Carter Williams. Embiid sets the pick for Carter Williams. In the corner, it's Richardson. Nice work there coming off the screen. Richardson's got 6.
He's feeling it here to start the game. That's 3 out of 4 already.
Fareed, a screen on Carter Williams. Lawson dishes to Chandler. And McGee kicks to Chandler. He feeds it to Lawson. Shot clock at 5. That one a little long.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And then for Denver, Mozgov, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Gallinari in for Fareed. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Brett Brown. He said that they'd be focusing a lot of their defensive energies on containing Ty Lawson, especially in transition. He added, Lawson is one of the fastest players in the league. So if you let him get out and run, you are putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. We've got to keep him in the half court and limit his penetration. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. The 76ers trail by 6. And here is Shved. He dishes it to Roten. Out left to the wing, expanding his range. And Bahamute the pass to Roten. And Shved kicks to Roten. The 3. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler. The Nuggets leading by 6. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A different look for Denver. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Chandler. Foy comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Robinson is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Poked loose and stolen by Shved. Now here's Roten. Not a lot of room. Sims dishes to Roten. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Another miss by Philadelphia. Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And Voigt kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Hickson. Robinson, a screen on Bahamute. Hickson. Gallinari passes to Hickson. Robinson dishes to Mozgov. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Roten. Hits the three-point bomb. Roten's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, he seemed a bit cold. The shots haven't been falling for him early on.
Outside, Robinson feeds to Gallinari. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
2 minutes to the first quarter. Now Shved. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Roten kicks to Shved. Puts up a 3. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way.
The Sixers are certainly looking to build something special on the court. And to that end, they're planning to build a new 55,000 square foot practice facility close by at the Navy Yard.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers. One more time, give it up for your dream team.
And here are the 76ers now. They trail by 7. Grant kicks to Roten. Again, Philadelphia. 1:16 left in the first. Outside, Robinson. He kicks it to Gallinari. Dishes to 4. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
The 76ers trail by 7. Shved with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Denver's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Robinson kicks to Mozgov, 11 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Here's Fed, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hickson against NBATV. Hickson passes to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock.
Defensive foul. Henry Sims. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the 76ers, Arnett Moultrie.
No good on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
Here's Carter Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Noel is out there with Arnett Moultrie. Then it's Elliott Williams. Then it's Michael Carter Williams. And it's NBATV in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Michael Carter Williams with that rare height at the point guard spot. He's 6'6", long arms. And one thing you love about taller point guards is the ability to really survey the court and pass over the top of the defense.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Carter Williams. Here's Noel. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And for Carter Williams, great quickness at his height. And Clark able to defend smaller players and get by them to penetrate on the other side of the floor.
And he needs that, Kevin, because his jump shot is still very much a work in progress. It's not broke, but it's wobbling a little bit. He's got to tighten that thing up going forward.
Well, Nerlens Noel's rookie season, essentially a medical redshirt, recovering from ACL surgery in early 2013. So this will be his true rookie season.
And the 76ers making a change here. Richardson's checked in. And then for Denver, Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. Aflalo comes in for Randy Foye. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Nate Robinson. And Nerlens Noel projected as a #1 draft pick based on his defensive impact as a freshman Clark at Kentucky, but the knee injury dropped him to #6.
Yeah, you're drafting that high. General manager's looking for an immediate impact player in the draft. Concerns about that knee and his slight build caused him to slide, but if he gets healthy and adds some weight to that frame, I think he could be a real presence defensively.
Shot clock at 5. And
That was awesome.
Look out below. Now, here is Lawson. He has 5. Chandler dishes to Lawson. Back to Chandler, and that one's good.
Wilson Chandler.
Chandler's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lawson kicks to Fareed. Now, here is Lawson. Hickson sets the screen for Lawson. Chandler attacking. And it's Denver scoring again. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
Here's Carter Williams. Wilson Chandler making his last shot. Here's Richardson. Here's Noel. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Chandler with a screen for Lawson. Almost, but it rolls out.
I tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
For Philadelphia, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Well, you look at the numbers, Kevin. Last year they were around 71% from the line as a team, so not a very good number there.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for J.J. Hickson. That one is no good. The Nuggets 2 seasons ago, Steve, won a franchise best 57 games and were considered a fringe championship contender, even as a young team. But it's been a steep decline since.
Well, the injury to Gallinari hurt, the defection of Iguodala to the rival Warriors, and mass turnover in the front office and the coaching staff. So they are now trying to regain that stability.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Guys, as you know, Michael Carter Williams, last year's Rookie of the Year, and Coach Brett Brown said he's more than he's bargained for. More skilled, tougher, prideful, and competitive. But Coach loves his playmaking as well, saying, quote, his size enables him to play with a different vision line. He understands how to run a team and find his teammates. Kevin?
Not bad for the number 10 pick in the draft. Thanks, Doris.
And for the Nuggets last season, they traded away starting center coach Koufos to Memphis in an effort to free up space for JaVale McGee, a promising young center. Then McGee, unfortunately, was out most of the season with a broken leg. That set him back in terms of his progress, but he's still a center that's on the rise. That's a combination, quite honestly, of a bit of a questionable decision and then some bad luck as well.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Sims is checked in, and it's Thompson in for Richardson. Carter Williams, the pass to Embiid. Back to Carter Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
So, guys, when I look at the Nuggets, I see a young team with great depth. They still have a chance to be a real factor in the West.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Michael Carter Williams, NCW, last season's Rookie of the Year,
2 shots.
unanimously taken 11th by Philly. He came out hot right out of the gates with almost a quadruple-double in his NBA debut.
First free throw is good.
And Carter Williams handed the keys to the Sixers, and he ran with them, leading the rookie class in points, assists, rebounds, and steals, and of course turnovers as well. But you know, we'll cut him some slack. He had a lot of burden on his shoulders.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And you look at Carter Williams, well-rounded contributions to the box score. An athletic 6'6" point guard. He can really impact the game in a number of ways.
Well, he's simply a stat sheet stuffer. I mean, it seems the more open NBA style of play really suits his strengths as a player. He was superb in his rookie season.
The 76ers trail by 8. That's good. Carter Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Lawson kicks to Chandler. No luck. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And here is Carter Williams. He has 6. Right side, Williams. And there's the feed to Sims. Williams attacking. His first shot coming late. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Now here's a Flalo. 8 points for him. Lawson kicks to McGee. From 8. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. McGee's got 6. The 76ers trail by 6. Down low. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Harris is checked in for the Nuggets. Thompson outside. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by McGee. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets leading by 6. Lawson outside. In the corner, a Flalo with it. Kicks it to McGee. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lawson. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Carter Williams dishes to Williams. Back to Carter Williams. Passes to Williams. And Thompson kicks to Williams. The high post shot. The rebound by Wilson Chandler. Chandler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Flalo with it. Williams picks him up. Flalo, that's good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And the 76ers call time here. Wilson Chandler, a versatile forward, Steve, in his 7th season out of DePaul.
I like him, Kevin. I mean, he's strong enough to play inside, quick enough to guard on the perimeter, and then he's got that three-point range on his shot. So, very versatile player.
Roten's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside Williams. There's the dish to Roten. Embiid sets the pick for Roten. And Thompson kicks to Roten. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
And Wilson Chandler, 2 seasons now removed from hip surgery, showing no ill effect last season as he started at the small forward spot in the place of the injured Danilo Gallinari.
Alexei Shved, he's checked in for Williams. McGee a screen. In the corner, a Flalo with it. Back to Lawson. And there's the pass to Harris. Out to Chandler. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And it's a 10-point Denver lead.
What you like about Chandler, an inside-out scoring threat, and he's an explosive finisher around the rim, too, with shooting range that stretches out beyond the arc.
Now here's Shved. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Here's Sims. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
And he knocks down the first one.
Henry Sims, undrafted out of Georgetown back in 2012, but after being traded to the Sixers last season, he finally got a chance to play, and he really showed he belongs in this league.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And Mbaamute's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Mozgov comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Gallinari in for Wilson Chandler. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Sims with stints in the D-League and playing in the Philippines over the last couple seasons, Clark, doing everything possible to show that he belongs in the NBA.
Hard-working, he talks and communicates defensively, gets on the boards. He's taking his opportunities, and I think he's made the most of them, Kevin.
Now here is Harris, looking for his first basket still in this one. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Roten, and there's the rejection. But he stays with it. Sims kicks to Shved. Now Roten. He's got 5. Shved with it. Goes back up. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Left side, Harris. He feeds it to Gallinari.
Well, Danilo Gallinari back in action after missing all of last season after surgery to repair his meniscus back in 2013. 9 months later, it was decided that he needed an ACL reconstruction as well, so it's been a tough couple of seasons for Gallinari.
And for Gallinari, pretty mobile for a 6'10 player. But coming back from major knee surgery, that's usually a 1.5-year process. We'll have to see how that impacts his game going forward.
The Gallinari that came into the NBA as a great three-point shooter, that percentage dropped year after year as he became, Steve, more of a slasher.
Yeah, and he might look to rewind and go back to that outside shot more as his knee takes time to get back to 100%.
Well, the playoffs weren't really a goal for the 76ers last year, Steve. They just wanted to get their young players some experience and build a foundation for their future.
And in that respect, they accomplished it. I mean, you have to be careful when rebuilding, however, that a losing culture doesn't start to take over. So that's the challenge here the next couple of years.
Now here's Roten. Can't connect from short range. Foy the pass to Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, to add to what you said with the 76ers and losing, not a real danger just yet, but a few more years like last year, and it can become a problem, and you tend to have guys start accepting it, and you don't want to go down that road.
Here's Shved. Nate Robinson making his last shot. 5 to shoot. Roten, soft touch off the glass. Roten's got 7 points.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Well, what a tough season it was for the Sixers, obviously rebuilding, and got out to a pretty good start early with some nice wins, but ultimately their lack of talent showed, and they were getting blown out there most of the second half of the season.
Now, here's Grant. And Mbaamoute dishes to Roten. 1:39 left in the first half. Off with the layup. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Gary Harris, a 6'4" sophomore shooting guard out of Michigan State. A bit undersized, but he's very physical, goes hard at both ends of the floor. Really a two-way player who could do a number of things to help his team win.
And Gary Harris, the youngest sophomore of the 2014 draft class, for how well-rounded his game is. He's only a few months older than Julius Randle.
Yeah, but everybody in the NBA, no matter your age, you're a pro now. So age just one of those interesting factoids that doesn't have a bearing on much of anything. I like his versatility, and I think because he slipped a little lower in the draft than anticipated, he's going to play with a nice, healthy edge that will allow him to maximize his potential.
Little chip on his shoulder.
Yep.
Moultrie's checked in for the 76ers. And Harris drops them both.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Mbamute. Robinson goes in. Here's 4. Gallinari wide open. And another miss by Denver. The 76ers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gallinari with the steal. Now here is Robinson. He has 5. He dishes it to 4. Robinson goes in, and Gallinari kicks to Harris. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 5.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now, and that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Shved.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And here is Robinson over in the corner. Foy. Back to Robinson. Gallinari wide open. And it's Gallinari again missing. From midcourt. No good. And that does it for the first half of play. Nuggets lead by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Jason, I saw you briefly talking to Coach. What did he say was the objective from here on out?
Just going there, being aggressive, try to get the lead. We got to understand that they're going to go through the passing lanes. We got to be better with the ball.
Valuing the basketball always so crucial, Jason. Thanks for the time. Guys.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.